Yo YouTube, what is going on? Stay humble white, and I'm back at it again with another vlog. Today I'm going to show you guys how to change the brakes on a 2017 Nissan Altima. As you guys can see, I already got this side jacked up. The way I'm going to do it is I'm going to do the front brakes first, then the back, and once I'm done with this side, I'll switch over to the driver's side and we'll go from there. So safety first, guys. The first things you guys want to do is jack up the car. Thank God this car has pinch wells, so you can set the jacks right on the pinch wells. You jack the car up on the pinch well right in the middle, so you get the whole car up in the middle evenly. You set the jack stands and you start doing the brakes. So as you guys can see, I loosened up the 214s already. We're going to take those off. Once you take that off, the caliper comes off. What I'm going to do next, guys, I'm going to squeeze this piston back in to reset it, because in order for you to put the new pads on, you got to push this all the way in. So we're going to do that. Take the old pads off now. So the way that I'm going to push this in, guys, I'm going to use an old pad. I'm going to put it right here, and then with my C-clamp, I'm going to compress this together, and it's going to push this piston back in. Alright YouTube, so like I mentioned before, the way that we reset this piston, I put the old brake pad right here, literally on the piston. I grab my C-clamp, I lock the brake pad and the C-clamp together with the caliper, and I slowly twist it to push the piston in. You want to do this slowly, because if you do it fast, you'll send too much pressure to the brake reservoir and potentially pop the cap. So YouTube, I resetted the piston, I pushed it back in. After I resetted the piston, I changed the anti-rattle clips. It's always good to put these brand new. The customer told me if the rotors weren't bad, not to change them. These rotors aren't bad, so I'm not going to change them. So all we're going to do is just change the front pads. But if you wanted to change the rotor, you would just have to take out these two 21mm bolts back here. This one and that one down there. You take this off and the rotor slides right out. Oops, I didn't have it in the groove the right way. All right, so once you get both pads in, guys, you just simply swing this back over. All right guys, so I got the brakes all put back together. All I had to do was tighten up this 14 right here and this 14 down here right after I reset the piston and put the new pads on. So I'm gonna put this front tire back on. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the back side of the brakes. All right YouTube, so we're in the back rear driver's side of the car. I'm gonna show you guys how to do these brakes. So to start off, you're gonna take off 114. It's greased up to the gods. How I like it. All right, we got that one. Take off this one. It's also greased up. So boom, once you take those two 14s out, the caliper comes off. You take the old brake pads out. So like busted in there. All right, take the old pads out. Once the pads are out, you push in this piston. So to push the piston in, like I said before, I'm going to use an old brake pad, put it on the piston. I'm going to grab my C-clamp, tighten them together, and little by little, push the piston back in. So the piston's pushed in. Rattle clips are changed, new brake pads are put on. Once you do that, grab the caliper, put it right back on. You tighten up your 214s and tighten them by hand first, and then hit it up with the ratchet. So you tighten up these bad boys right here, and that, guys, is how you change the brakes. All right, make sure your bolts are tight. Those are tight, and all the pads have been changed all around the car, guys. All right YouTube, so I've officially showed you guys how to change the brakes on a 2016-2017 Nissan Altima. I hope the content helped. If it did, please hit the subscribe button. If it did, please hit the like button, and if it did, drop a comment, please. If there was anything that I could do better, please let me know. I'm gonna close this vlog here because it's hot as hell. I'm sweating bullets, if you guys could see. So with that being said, guys, until next time, thanks for watching.